Okay. I'm a minute early. And subject of this live is this. It's match day. It's a day I'm hoping that Newcastle United can in some way cement third. There's 2 games to go. Today is one, and next weekend is another game. But I just want us to cement third, so we can't be leapfrogged. That is my goal. But this live is going to go a little bit further. I'm going to expand into lots of subjects that are related to our club. Things which I have mentioned in a few lives. There's a lot of people who have been talking about that in my comments. So, take my glasses off. Yeah, here we go. We've got one person here so far. Right, today, Newcastle are in London. When I was a lot younger and Newcastle again played in London, right? Wasn't a happy hunting ground. No. And Newcastle have changed that. We've turned a corner. Yeah. Which is brilliant. We have a young English manager. And we also have Jason Tindall. He is just as good as Eddie Howe himself, because he knows how to rile up people like Arteta and others. Yeah. This thing happens on a match day where the passion boils. Now, I was chatting to an Arsenal fan a bit earlier. They're second. We're third. How is it, chat? How is it that Newcastle can finish the game still third? How do we do it? Because that's the goal I want. I want it so no club can leapfrog us and still remain third. How do we do that? I wrote stuff down the other day, and how do we do it? Tell me in chat. You can also in chat, if you so wish, super chat. So, your response to me is like bold. I can see it. Now, a couple of other things. I've wrote something. And what I've wrote is about who I believe to be a very, very special person. Take what I've written just with a smidge of salt. Just a smidge. Bok, you didn't post the video you said you would last night. Planning. Apologies. Planning. Planning's a big part of what I do. Whether it's on an A4 sheet of paper, like one I'm going to show you in a minute. I'm just getting it. Yeah, we'll show you that one. Yeah, planning. Right there. Now, that's just one, and it's on an A4 pad. I used to like to buy these. Not 1, 2, 3. I buy about 5. There's a reason why. Like all that stuff there is there. My mind works different. And if I don't write it, it's gone. Who have we got here? Benny! Good morning. Why would you want us to finish third? Benny, just for you, my friend. Just for you. Before a ball had been kicked on any football pitch in the United Kingdom in August, I wanted Newcastle United to show His Excellency Yasser Al-Rumayyan Newcastle could climb above fourth position, which got us Champions League 2 seasons ago. An improvement. We stand on a cusp, as you said in your statement. We can go second. That would be like orbiting planet Earth to me. Epic. However, will it? I don't know. I believe it's up to our players. Do they want it? I want third, but do our players want second? Yeah, I don't know. You tell me. Second is better. Yes, you are spot on 1000%. You are. It is. When I said third, getting to fourth in the Premier League is like climbing Mount Everest. Try it again with no safety equipment, just you in the mountain. And, that was where I was thinking. Because the Premier League, no game is a guarantee to any team. If you think about it realistically, look at yesterday's football game. Crystal Palace against the ex-champions. If our lads at the Emirates today go out into their huddle and say, do we 1 second? And they play like they 1 second, I will agree with you 1,000,000%, which is a bit bigger than what I said before. I just don't know. Nose is dripping. What we got? Who cares what you or someone said? Yeah, you are right again. Finish in the highest position. When I said Newcastle United would finish 2 seasons ago, fourth, that was a guarantee to the people of Newcastle upon Tyne, my home city. If we finish fourth, we do play in the Champions League. Whether the rule changes to 5 or 6 or 4, depending on how teams progress. And that's what I'm on about. From fourth to third. Remember when we finished 7th, how deflated all of us felt. Wow, worked so hard for nothing. Now today, a win takes us past, but that's up to the players if they want to win. What else we got here? Paul is asking, what teams would you like to be first and second if Newcastle is going to be third? That's already been sorted. Paul, it's already been sorted. Who are champions of the English Premier League in the 24-25 season? Who is it? Who sits second? And who, before a game is being kicked, who sits third? Arsenal, Newcastle, because the champions is Liverpool. I believe here, Newcastle United, we're going to win trophies. We've already done it with the Carabao Cup, FA Cup, if not the FA Cup, Premier. And there's a reason why the Premier. FA Cup and Carabao Cup, you go to Wembley, where Crystal Palace went yesterday. And they overturned the odds. Similar to Newcastle when we played the current champions. They had an off day. We didn't. That's important. And yeah. What else have we got here? Match day. Yes, Magnus. Yes, it is. Who's fair? Did I mention fair? I mean, this lad I was chatting to this morning is a rival supporter. Yeah. His team's in second. I was okay, we were on somebody else's live. True. But I turned around and says to him, there's 5 spots at the top off. 1 spot lower down. Excuse me. Excuse me. But 6 teams, 6 in total. Yeah. Now, Newcastle sit third. Epic season. We got a cup as well. You know. What we got? When I've put the title in the description, yeah, please remember dyslexic, and sometimes I'm trying to get things where they should be. I make mistakes too, you know. But one thing about the description and the title is this. Fellow YouTubers have turned around and says that this race we're in, the match today, the excitement, they've turned around and said about getting to the Champions League. It's 2 games. Today, take today off, that's 1. And that's a 3-point or point where you're getting out of town. So, in that last game, I want a party. Proper party. Last game of the season, going on holiday. But today's game, yeah. I just want to stay third. And that's just because I said it at the beginning of the season. If Newcastle do the win, get in. Happy. But it's our players who 4:30 today, when they huddle up on the pitch, that's what they decide. And One thing I wrote this the other day, and 3 bits of a song related to our club. Everything in this live is our club. It's match day. It would be illegal not to. So I'm going to read some of you, right? I'm singing about the future. Hasn't happened. Think about it, going back 2 seasons ago when I told Alan Pearson and others Newcastle's going to finish 4th. Looks of shock. Jaw dropped, hit the floor, and what? Some of the examples. Come the end of season, right? A lot of people back then were saying, where was the money? That was on the bet. Where was the money? Lovely email from somebody at West End Food Bank. They got 80 quid. Because what I'd said at the beginning came true. Does it come true this time round? Or does Newcastle say, we'll stick our head above the parapet? It's a dodgy old place to stick it, like, but do you? Do you want the win today and overtake Arsenal? Yeah, we'll find out. Now, getting back to this, I was going to say, there it is. A future. I say this as a future. Title: Arise, Sir Eddie. This has not happened, but it might. And if we all believe, including our players, vital part. I didn't put that part in, but it's vital. Sing it out loud and proud. Let us feel the power. 52,000 fans at St James's Park singing that. 52,000 in chorus. Yeah? If that doesn't shake your ribcage, now it will. Arise, Sir Eddie Howe. That's a knighthood. Yeah? And it's just lyrics to a song. Now else. Sing it. Rise up, Sir Eddie. And the main thing is the passion. Remember, going back, Wembley. Remember, yeah? And I'll get to the rest of the next bit in a second. Take your mind back to Wembley. It's 0-0. We've got something, a set piece, and something extraordinary happens. The ball flies from a player's head, and the goalkeeper is stretching and stretching. I've got to get this ball, and he missed it. How did you feel right at that moment in time? Did you grab the person next to you? Did you jump up and down? Because that's power. Now, you know why Newcastle United twice? To have a knight in charge. Write a new history. We did write a new history. We came home with a Carabao Cup. Last line, for the Geordie Nation. And here's the thing for you. It's related to next season coming up. It's in description. Fellow YouTube channels talk about possibility of European football next season. We've already got that. We've got to go for the Champions League, and it has, in total, 6 positions. 1 goes to either Tottenham or Man U. The rest is for us. 5 places. Newcastle sit 3rd. Five teams are going to be playing in next year's Champions League. People have said, am I going to go? What we got here? I hate Steve. Eh? What? No? Okay. Guess what? No. That's like a disturbed concept gone bad. No, not having it. But that song, the passion of that song, is years and years ago. We had a guy, local, Sir Bobby, and the magic of the man. I want to see him again. Think about it. 2. A young lad, much younger than Sir Bobby. And it's just a song, nothing else. Yeah. But to have St. James's Park singing that's a memory to last 1 billion years. Yeah. Because I know somebody at St. James's Park would get their mobile phone out and video it and then send it on. Incredible. Next season, yeah, in the description. Next season is, am I going to European games? Am I going? Or is the better question, are we going? Not just me, are we going? That's the question. Here's the easy answer. The easy answer has 3 bits to it. Like, subscribe. Yeah, there's 2. Become a member, level 1, level 2, level 3. Choice is yours. Those who want to come and experience Barcelona, Germany, or Italy. Your choice. Yeah, entirely up to you. I'd love to do it. Like I mentioned in a previous about Newcastle upon Tyne and the Tyne Bridge. I think somebody on Paul Ditchburn's channel, Tune Review, was talking about it. Zipline. Imagine this. All for charity. Yeah. Imagine every Newcastle United YouTube channel strap themselves to a zipline and go straight across the River Tyne for charity. Think about it. Now what we got? Why don't I hire a songwriter? It's kind of in the description. If I can hire. It tells you right there. It says you're paying somebody to write what I wrote. Simple. Raw Dog, is there another live this evening? Anything's possible. Anything is possible. Time to put one's foot down firmly on accelerator. And as some people do call these things, podcast. And it depends what you are like. Some, like going away to Paris, to watch football. Is that what you want? Champions League? What we got? My rating is awful. Okay. I'm not perfect. Never was. And as I said to somebody on TikTok this morning, I'll always be a Geordie, no matter where I go. Classic example, right? Yeah. Somebody said in the comments, I had said something on a video. I'll always be a Geordie. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Can get to the South Pole, still be a blooming Geordie. And I'll still try and get a video to you. Maybe a little bit windy or something, but I'll always try, Right, what we got? Do you know when, have I read this right? Or are you talking to somebody in chat? Right. Road dogs, they're all part of my garrison at equal temper. When I get mad, I write. And I write that madness and that pain in the words. Take those songs. Yeah. Those songs are dark. The overtone is like, cast your mind back to Status Quo, the band. They have two guitarists, who played together. They played the same notes together to give it that extra bit, and everyone liked it. Now, those songs kind of have that, but they also have the kick of Iron Maiden or somebody else, because it's all part of when I'm playing. A good thing for me would be when it does happen, get to St James's Park just like Sam Fender did, just like he did, and then bring something you have never seen before, and that's just for them inside St James's Park. It will spread. I can't stop that. Nobody can. But what happens that time when I come to St James's Park and I get that guitar out, I'll tell you this much, it's going to be special. What we got? Oh. YouTube moderator. I don't have any moderators, but it could be the same thing that happened the other day. People not like him. I don't know. But one thing you never get here. You will never ever get it either. Bad language. Never happen. Like I just said to be a vegan before. Bad temper, bad day, right. Tell in the words what it may be. Now, it's your choice for next season. Your choice. Like, subscribe, what are you doing? Like that person there has just said, flagging numbers. Yeah? People like that want to come along and say things like that to bring my numbers down. They've won. What do you choose? What do you choose at the end of the day? Like the video I did the other day speaking about employment and other things. Everything has a value. Thank you for the like. Wonderful. Thank you. Much appreciated. One like is better than none. And like a lot of YouTube channels, after next Sunday could struggle. Things like this. This will come out. And what you'll find it's not perfect. No, it's not. It's not perfect, you're right. But did you expect that? You know, I mean, today, a lot of fans are going to the Emirates. What are they expecting when they go to the Emirates? Are they expecting the victory? We don't know. What we got here? Why do you get so much stick? I don't have a moderator. There is people who I do know who do that, but I haven't asked them. Mason, good afternoon, Mason. Have you tried to make money from your music? The hope is the music, the songs, the videos of those songs. What will make it truly is that as simple that. And that's all I ask. Now, as I've said about going to Europe, yeah, in the coming season, you who are watching the videos, you decide. Do I go to Germany, Sweden, places like that? Or do I stay here? It's your choice. You know, I mean, being a person on YouTube, yeah, what you see when, you know, you see me pick up a guitar, is he going to sing? Do you know what I mean? And that's in the stuff that I do. Because if you think last year, there was no app. There was nothing. You've got to evolve. And that's what this is about. You know, yes, there are constraints. Body's knackered. Yeah. This in. And 7:30, yeah, is it? Yeah, no, 7 p.m. 22nd. I'll let you know what I know. Yeah. You see, the other video that I did the other day, 7 o'clock. Yeah, I'm talking about a job. At the minute, that job is just floating because it hasn't. So your eyes, you haven't explored. Just as, like today, Newcastle United, we're either going to explore or we're not. Is Alexander Isak, Harvey, Anthony, Bruno going to do something today to get us off our seats? Those who are lucky enough to get at the Emirates, or not? See, both things combine. And you've just got to stitch it together. Like I said before, going to Europe, to away games, passport, ticket. Yeah, they cost money. So the best way is that. How much how much does that cost? Huh? How much? That's for you to decide. And like I said the other night, you either want to do that or you don't. If you don't, well, why are you here? You know? So my hope is this. The longer we can stay in Europe, the more we can hope to visit different places. Spain, Italy, Germany. Just by that simple and daft, but it works. 2,000 plus videos. Yeah. There's lots of things there for you. And more coming. The content just will get better. And I've learned that by Matt, young lad from Leicester, Matt Armstrong, Mark McCann, another lad from UK, and others. Where I am slow in certain things, yes, 100% slow. Take me code, HTML5, my lord. Yeah, I am. Do you know what? Somebody in chats turned around and saying, yeah, a possible strike. Yeah? If that happens, TikTok, Instagram, do you think, honestly, having a strike for just talking? So, due to something, you know what it is if you're in chat, yeah? Show me tonight. Show me between now and 7 p.m. Show me. No choice. Because I don't know whether what's there in chat is going to affect my channel. I don't know that. I haven't got a clue. Can you tell me? Because that to me says either Big Brother doesn't like what I'm trying to tell you, or somebody is just having fun in games. Thanks for watching.